I am Willie Peterson, here in Ohio, known as Reverend Willie Peterson. I'm also a pastor, but I am the executive director and founder of the Center for Community Empowerment here in Youngstown, Ohio, which we established 25 years ago in the basement of a church. Our mission simply is to empower disadvantaged families towards self-sufficiency, and we do that as a family support program. We're located right in the heart of the projects, but we serve that senior, adult, children, youth community. There was a murder that took place in the projects of a 2-year-old and was shot through the home. And I began to watch what the community was doing. The police department, the mayor at the time, were really trying to raise funds for more guns and more things like that. You know, the children were flunking out of the 6th grade with the school legitimately behind me and school teachers in the church. And they didn't have any plan for that. And so we created a after-school program that began with $3,000. We started with that 25 years ago in the basement of the church. Help Me Read and the KEYS alternative. KEYS stands for Keep Educating Youth All Seasons. We began that probably 20 years ago at the center, and that was really our after-school program, and we were able to expand that into 12 churches. The Woodson Center really helped me kick that off. So now I have 3 years of information that I can use to seek, a better way. Because for me, Help Me Read is not just a Youngstown issue. That's a national issue. Helping our children read is very valuable, and it's very necessary, because a child that can't read is very likely to end up in trouble, end up in the system. But yes, when we began to look at the 1776 project, I'm honored to be a part of that initiative. And so our teenagers have either graduated from our program. I asked them to come and read with the youth, or vice versa, read to or read from. So that's really how we incorporate it, by allowing it. And that allows our teenage population to learn more about their history. So by using that and looking at the positive side of history, not just, what the media tells us that limits us to becoming successful. And I got 25 years of success in this, so I know it's possible. And today, when I look at the events that's taking place with limiting the opportunity for our children to read books from people of color and so on and so forth, Helping Me Read now takes a second vision for me, not just teaching them how to read their grade level, but giving them the opportunity to read books of people of color and so on and so forth, so that they can enjoy reading about themselves and seeing themselves. One young man who is now at the college, he says that it helped him to identify himself a little more, so that while he's now at the college level, he doesn't have to be ashamed. I remember him saying that a year ago, that he didn't have to be ashamed. And I'm like, I didn't even think he had that, shame in him in that way about his people. But because of the Youngstown, all of the different things that go on here, we're high crime for a small community. And, he didn't want to be a part of that, and gratefully he's not.